Hi, ladies. How are you? How are you? How are you? How is everyone? How is everyone? Hi, Care. Hi, Tanya. Howdy, Popo. So happy you're here. Hi, Crafty Kitty. Welcome. Hi, Amber. Hi, Kathy's Crazy World. How are you, girls? Tell me how everyone is. I, of course, don't have a clean desk because that would just make my life different than what it can be, right? Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mary Lou. Hi, Mitz. Hi, Grace. Hi, Margie. Are you new, Margie? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Shannon. A long time no see. How are you doing? How's your move going? Hi, Lucinda. Hi, Dale. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Marcy. Annette. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I thought maybe what we would work on today is embellishing that little Swedish fish, the Swedish fish journal that I made. I'd start working on embellishing it. So that's what I thought I'd work on today. Hi, Tammy. You're settled into an apartment until June? Hey, yeah, that's awesome. Hi, VA. Hi, Miss Carla. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Tammy. Welcome, welcome. I think we have 3 Tammys, 3 Carlas. Hi, Linda. We all have to sing happy birthday to Hottie Poe. It is Hottie Poe's birthday. We all have to sing happy birthday to Hottie Poe. We're trying to come up with a name for it. Hi, Inspired for You. You're in the UK and you just found us. Well, welcome. Tell us your first name. Hi, Heather. Okay, for those of you that won stuff during my birthday, I have mailed out the first round. I have not mailed out all the stuff. Please don't worry. Not until Sunday, stop the singing. Yeah, but we can sing for you for the whole week, can't we? Aren't you special enough to sing for the whole week? We're happy you're here, Angela. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crafty Kitty, what's your first name? Well, her birthday's on Sunday, but we can sing happy birthday to her now. You're watching pouring down snow? Oh, no. Look, everybody's singing you happy birthday, Suze. Live stream every day. I can't, you guys. It was all I could do to get it up to do today. I'm telling you. I'm not going to let you guys in on my shizzle because nobody needs to be on anybody's shizzle when it's not like good. And my shizzle has been stressful. But I am determined it's going to get better. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, Sherry. I don't know how you guys deal with the snow. I used to live on the East Coast and I cannot deal with the snow. Anyway, let's all say hello to Pat. Everybody say, hello, Pat. We love you, Pat. We love you, Pat. So I am behind on my filming. Hey, Elizabeth. Everybody's saying, hi, Pat. Everybody loves you, Pat. Pat's having her treatment, so we're all sending Pat some love. Kathy's saying hi. Heather is, Kara is, Carla is, Kathy is, Sherry is, Scotty is, Tanya is, Joyce is, Cassandra is, Marcy is. Get down. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to move the dog. Charlie, you are going to be in so much trouble. Okay, you guys. Charlie is obsessed with drinking my coffee, and I made myself a new cup of coffee, but I have a cup right next to where I sit. You cannot have my coffee. Stop yourself. You are going to be in so much trouble. Now lay down. Stop. You need to stop. I'm sorry. I'm coming back. Today has been my ridiculousness. I'm sorry if I lost you guys. I had to move my coffee. No, it's ridiculous. I had to move my coffee, and it's ridiculous. No, what's really bad, Tammy, is that she is like ridiculous. Okay, so my hottie was just home, and he made coffee for him and coffee for me, and he and I were sitting down on the couch, and he was drinking his coffee, and he drinks his coffee black, you guys, and his coffee was sitting right there, and he was waiting for a phone call from somebody that he had to go meet, and so they called him, so he said, I'll be right back. So his coffee's sitting on the little table near where we sit, and she was just trying to get over and drink it, and then, gonna spill it. Hey, Amber. You're going to Scouts? Oh, Grace, big love. Hi, Lee Coop. How are you? Hey, APG. Hottie don't drink coffee. My hottie drinks coffee. You don't. Susan drinks iced tea. My hottie drinks coffee. He drinks black coffee. Although he'd given it up. We're not even going to talk about the ridiculousness I've gone through. You guys, I told you he was giving up coffee and he was being a vegetarian. And he's still a vegetarian this week. We'll see how long that lasts. Anyway, so finally, I don't know what transpired, but he asked me for a cup of coffee. So now he's back to drinking coffee. Not as much as he was drinking before, but he's drinking coffee. This is the ridiculousness of my life, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to decorate this little journal. I'm not going to do a very long stream tonight. It's going to be a shorter one than normal because I have some stuff I got to do. He did give up coffee care. Please. He's now back on the mat. He's now back on the, I guess what happened to him really was that he drove home the other night and he needed a little boost of coffee, even though coffee doesn't really affect him so much as other stuff. It affected him enough. So, whatever. Anyway, so it's only like day 2 or 3 that he's having his coffee. Your dog's name is Marcy? It's so funny. Right, Joyce, we all need coffee before the end. Guys, I'm never going to live that down. Okay. So this is my little journal. I didn't unsew it. Maybe I'll unsew it and resew it because it needs that. So I have been having a few technical difficulties. I've been making some videos, but my computer has not been uploading them. Has anybody else had that issue? Has anybody else had the issue of that when you try to go to upload your videos that it takes a really long time and then they don't upload. And then you've spent like a ton of time waiting for them to upload. Then you have to re-upload. It's been like that for me. I will share that. So I've had all these videos that I've made and I couldn't get them to upload to YouTube. I mean, they're on my computer. They're just not uploaded to YouTube. Congratulations, Amberly. You had a problem where your videos keep getting rejected. Why is that, Kara? What's going on? That I haven't had. Please don't let me have that. That would just be... Mine is... I don't know. I think I probably need... I don't know. Like, they're fine on my computer, but I can't get them. You don't have dog, Marcy. Oh, you're ridiculous. They won't upload, so I just gotta... Anyway, I've been trying to upload a video for a couple of days. So finally what I had to do is I reshot the video a couple times thinking it was the video, and honestly, I don't know what, but finally it let me upload. It let me upload one of them. So that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Mine said it was private, and I never made it private. I have no idea what happened. If you go to the settings, it'll show you. It says private, public, unlisted. And Kara says hers upload fine when she did it through YouTube instead of the YouTube site instead of iMovie. I don't know. I've been making videos for like 3 years now and never had the issues that I'm having now. So it could be time for a new computer, but that's not in my budget right now. So this was the little journal I made out of the Swedish fish box. And you guys know what? I have an extra Swedish fish box because guess who sent me one? I have one in my birthday box from Alyssa. What I do, and definitely, and it's the signatures are sewn, but it's tied in with a twine binding. I'm sorry, the dog is going to bark. The babe is not here. It's spring break. She is visiting her grandmother and her dad in the East Coast where it's so warm, and so there is nobody to watch the dog. The dog is going to bark until my older daughter gets home. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I made this with the twine binding. What I'm going to do is it needs an extra piece here. Now I did go ahead and put some Tyvek there, you know, from an express mail envelope, but see how it's tied in? It needs another piece of cardboard. So that I'm going to do, and then of course, you know, my sewing, I can't get everything right. You like my journal? You guys make these. These are so fun. Kathy says 2 of hers uploaded private, and I was cussing a blue streak. Oh, no. I'm sorry. You know what? If you wanted to give your pet your own name, why not? You know, if you have a little kid, sometimes that's what they do. They name you. They name their dogs and cats after you. Hi, Edna. You guys give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hi, Roberta. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to add a piece of cardboard here. I'm going to need to find one, or I'm going to add something that's going to make it a little, have more sturdiness to it. And I have a piece of cardboard from a Dixie cut box, so I think I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to use that. And then I will have it will be reinforced so that I can use it. Yes, Dixie cups or whatever. Aren't they called Dixie cups? These are them. Yes, they're called Dixie cups. Stop. If you guys do acrylic pours, these are, you know, I'm all about recycling, but when I did that acrylic pour with you guys, these were the least expensive cups I could get, were these. And they're waxed paper. The other ones are like those styrofoam things, and that's way too expensive, and then you can't, it doesn't work, you know, styrofoam doesn't Doesn't break down. Hi, Renee. Oh, everybody send Renee love. Renee, I will let you share with everyone what is going on with you. I will not begin to share it, but everybody needs to send Renee some big love. The cup's name is Dixie. Oh! Le Coupe. Le Cup's name is Dixie. Oh, that's so funny. Guys, I'm in my own space today. It has been ridiculous, okay? I've had some ridiculousness, lots of ridiculousness, I might add, going on lately. It has been pouring rain, which has been, you know, a wonderful MO here because people are here on vacation and they are not liking the rain. You're too young to attempt a candy box joinal? You're so crazy. Hi, Carrie. You guys are crazy. So, anyway, tell me what's new in your world. I will tell you one funny anecdote from my week of making videos. Okay, so I made this video that I couldn't get it to upload, and I couldn't get it to upload, and couldn't get it to upload. So then I thought, well, maybe it was the video, right? So then I said, I'll just remake the video. You guys, I'm so used to live streaming that I'm like, my video making is like not so good anymore. You know, it's like I have to do multiple takes because when you live stream, you know, you're not like so worried about all the other stuff. Anyway, so I am talking. I don't remember even. Okay, the first time what happened? Oh, I had a coughing fit right in the middle of the video. When I'm trying to redo this video that won't upload. So I have a coffee fit. I'm coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. And that's like, oh my gosh, seriously? So I had a coughing fit. Okay, the second time I try to make the journal, the dog decides she is going to bark. And she barks and barks and barks and barks and barks and barks and barks. So that was not good. Okay, so then the third time I go to make the video, the neighbors' dogs across the street decide they're going to bark. And you know how loud they bark. They go for it. The fourth time, I'm like, okay. And my middle daughter is sitting in here with me while I'm doing it. And the fourth time I got to make it, it was going well. I was like, oh, yay. You guys, we're talking like a 15-minute video. We're not talking like the cat. All of a sudden, our cat starts like making that noise. You know how they growl at like another cat and hissing? You guys, we don't have a cat. I mean, we have a cat, but there's no other cats that I've seen around here. With that, I see in our hallway, my cat has got she's like bristled up and she's like howling and making all this noise. Thinking, what in the world? All during the video, take 4, there was a stray cat in my house. In my house. In my house. What do you... Yes, Scotty, that's what happened for Renee. You guys send Renee some special love. She needs special love, especially from all of us crafting mamas right now. So, there was a stray cat in my house. A stray cat. Standing in my house howling. Yes. Hi, Starwolf. How are you? Renee, I will definitely be not only sending you woo-woo, but be sending your mom some woo-woo too. So, it is a really rough time. I can't even tell you, like, I lost my mom 10 years ago, and I miss her every single day, and it took me so long to even get to a place where I could not quite frankly cry. when I thought about her. It was like not good for me. Grief is so very personal, and we all grieve in our own way. And, you know, nobody can tell you to get over it. It just doesn't work like that. All of our heart is with you. All of our heart is with you. We love you, Renee, and we're all so sorry. Oh, Care, I'm sorry. It's so difficult. I think it's difficult anytime you lose anyone, but your parents, I don't know. I've lost both my parents, and I lost them both relatively close together. It was just not, it was like the worst. Hey, Stace! How are you? How are your babies? If you guys don't know, you need to head over and see Miss Stacy Evans at Pink Poodle Crafter. She got some new babies. They're so cute. They are so cute, Winnie and Willow. They are so, so cute. Hi, Brenda. Thanks, Scotty. Thanks, you guys. I don't know what is going on with the craziness right now. Oh, Tammy. Is my video buffering for you guys? Because it looks like the stream is doing something weird. This is, you know, I am not. YouTube has its own thing going on right now. Renee, we are sending you love. No buffering? Well, it's buffering on my end, so I rebooted. Oh, good. Well, anyway, so I'm going to work on this little journal. What's up with you, Miss Stace? You think you're buffering? Well, my internet is usually really good, but I don't know. It's just been raining, but it's also been raining and raining and raining and raining and raining here. Lucinda says her dad's been gone for 2 years and she still misses hearing his voice. Oh, Lucinda, I don't think it ever gets easy. I don't know anybody that has an easy time. Loss is lost no matter what. Hey, Lisa. Anyway, so I'm going to glue in the spine and I'm going to resew one of the signatures and then we can embellish it. I can make some embellishment while I make this dry. So I don't know who the stray cat was. It could have been a feral cat, but I haven't seen it in our neighborhood, so I don't know who that belonged to. Hey, Lynn. You have a snow day tomorrow, Cassandra? That's awesome. Hey, Liz. How are you? Hi, Lori. We haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Now, those of you that are new, we had some new people that just came in today. Speak up and tell us your names again, and then everybody will send you a big welcome. So, and if you haven't made one of these candy box journals, you guys, they're so fun. Oh, Brenda says, in her great news in her part of the world, her niece had a beautiful 12-pound baby. Wow, congratulations. Winnie is fun size. She's so cute. Winnie, they're both really beautiful. And so is Tigger, too. We can't neglect him. Oh, I hope you feel better, Stace. Oh, I got the flu. I had something bad, but I'm in taking all kinds of herbs and stuff like some Chinese herbs called yin chow. It's made me feel better today. Hey, Lily. How are you, my darling? Hi, Miss Phaedra. Hi, Creative. How are you? Well, Mary Lou, I had almost a 14-pound child. My middle daughter, she was like 13 pounds, 11 ounces or something. It was something so big you were shocked. Hi, Happy Ray. Oh, congratulations, Lily. Lily had a niece about 3 months ago. Hey, Emily. Hi, Miss Kayala. We love you. How are you? Sorry, I'm having a bit of my coffee break here. Yeah, mine was a big baby. I'm telling you, it was like she's 20 now. She's really tall. She's like 5'9", maybe a little taller. I know, right, Carla? Please. Let's just say, Carla, C-section. Emily, I am going to decorate this journal. I made this journal, oh, I don't know, not that long ago, but I made it a little while ago. And I'm going to take one of the signatures apart because I need to put the envelope in the center and I didn't. So I'm going to take one of the signatures apart, I think, if I can get it apart. I didn't even try. And then I'm going to decorate some. Yes, you can post a picture, Brenda. Of course you can post a picture of the newest addition to your family. You guys can always post pictures of your kids and your pets and stuff like that. The only rules we have in our group is no selling and you have to be nice. Okay? No selling and you have to be nice. Hi, Our Zealand. How are you? Winnie and Willow are about 3 pounds. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, I would appreciate if you guys to give me a thumbs up. I'm just going to try to unsew this. Have you guys ever sewn together your journal and then you realize you made a boo-boo or sewed your papers in upside down? I've done that. I would have more times than I want to admit. More times than I want to admit. The cool thing about sewing it with wax linen is you can actually, if you mess with it enough, it'll actually come, the sewing will, you can undo the sewing. See, just like I did then. And I'm going to re-sew this one because I sewed the envelope in wrong. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I made a handmade envelope and the envelope should have gone in the center. Because with the envelope in the center, then I can just glue it closed and you don't see the threads. But I didn't. So that's all I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it in. And I used my crocodile so the holes are bigger than normal, than the more than once, Carla. Oh, I've done it more than you can imagine. It's ridiculous. APG. Oh, I love you, APG. APG says she's only in our group because she's only there to sell and to be mean about it because I'm mean to sell. You're awesome. Oh my God. Kathy says she covered 2 pages today that were upside down. No way was she taking it back apart. Oh. It does feel surreal, Lily. I just said you had to be nice to my Facebook group. No, because you know what, you guys? How many of you guys are in Facebook groups where people are mean? How many of you are in groups that I used to be in this bullet journal group that I loved. Like, they always did like handwriting techniques, and I loved that. There were some fun things about it, but there were just some mean people in there, and they were just. Lynn says, please define your definition of nice. My definition of nice is treat somebody with kindness and respect. And also, like, people post their art, and art is subjective. So, my feeling is if you can't say something nice about someone's art, even if you don't like it, don't say anything, right? What? Tammy says, today I wasn't nice. A lady cut 4 lanes of traffic in front of me. And sleet. Oh no. And then stops at a green traffic light to turn right. Oh. Well, the kids are all out and said, Charlie, stop. Charlie, enough. Charlie is upset. I should have made the hottie take her, but he didn't. I would have yelled at her too. Tammy, driving recklessly definitely upsets me too. I can't say that it doesn't. It really does. All right. I will say I love my Crocodile Big Bite. I will say I love that. How many of you guys have a Crocodile Big Bite? I love it. The only thing I wish they would do is make one with smaller holes. Like the holes in this one are pretty big, and I mean, and this is the smaller setting, the smaller hole setting. It's unusual to hear my dog. Well, usually because I have my dog. I mean, she is good if the kids aren't out, but she's missing the little one today, and she usually hangs out and goes outside with the kids. She thinks she's a child, you guys. She thinks she is the same as my daughter, as my 11-year-old. So she thinks she's a kid. So, you know, I just have to. She goes outside and plays with them, and all the kids, it's spring break here, so all the kids are outside playing, and she barks because she thinks that they're leaving her, that she didn't get to. What did I miss? What did I miss? I don't know what I missed. You have friends that told you, you had a friend who told you you intimidated her when you first met? Oh. I mean, I like my Big Bite. I like it, but the holes are just a little bigger than I like in a thing like that. But that's just my preference, okay? That's just my preference. And now I can glue my envelope together. I can cut the strings close, and now I can glue my envelope. I don't think so. How do you have great internet? My internet today, I think it's because it's raining, you guys. You guys, if you ever come to the tropics and you live in the tropics, the rain you can suddenly not have cell service. You can suddenly not have all kinds of stuff. All right, so now I resewed that one. So I have these two. I resewed it and I left out pages. Okay, guys, I'm not unsewing it to resew these pages in. Sorry, it's just going to have to be without these pages. That's what I get for not paying attention. Susan says she's definitely not a person to put on the speakerphone. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. You know what? You guys, there's a lot. How many of you guys, is rain common in the tropics? Yeah, but right now it's our rainy season. You know, I live in Hawaii, if you don't know. And right now it's our rainy season. When you have a rainy, anytime you have a rainy season, you can imagine. I may put one more piece in there. I don't know. Let me see. Has anybody been going through an unusual amount of ridiculousness? I mean, aside from the normal amount of ridiculousness that we all go through, but I'm saying like an unusual amount of tremendous stress or irritation. Today is the new moon, and so it is time to start new things and new ventures and new projects. You've been going through a lot. I don't think there's anybody under the age of 18 in here. I don't think so. I don't know for sure, but I mean, thanks for asking, Lynn. So it's a lot of the energies are building. If you guys know me, I'm a little bit into the woo-woo. And so I'm a little bit into the woo-woo, and it has been intense, even for me. And so Hottie Popo will be 18 on Sunday. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Hang on one second. Let me just get this. It's for one of my kids. Is everything okay? I don't know. You're calling me. Okay. All right, I'll look at it and I'll email you back. Okay. Oh, sounds great. All right, I'll call you later. Bye. I'm sorry, you guys. You know, even though I tell my kids that I am in the middle of something, they call me anyway, and I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. And it is. I'm sorry. Yeah, you were on a commercial break for a second. I'm sorry. Okay, story time. Go ahead, Lynn, and then I'll finish my story after you do yours. I'm going to look for another piece of cardboard. You start your story, and I will finish mine. Can I read this out loud, Lynn, or no? Can I read it out loud? Oh, I'm not going to read that out loud. Okay. Okay. I saw it. Okay, I won't read it out loud. And don't worry, your comments are not recorded. I go back and hey Jess. Lynn's telling a hot story if you want to read in the comments. Not one we can repeat. Not one we can repeat. Oh no, Lily, that's horrible. Yeah, I'm just gonna decorate this one, Jess. Lily, I'm sending you love. I'm so sorry. So I'm just gonna put this one back in. I'm just doing it with the twine binding back in. If I need to add another piece of, he shalt stop, and then what happened, Lynn? I have a picture of my mean. I have a picture in my head, but I'm a little nervous now. Oh no, Lynn, you were on the speakerphone. Well, why didn't he take you off the speakerphone? That's silly. Oh my God. Oh my God, Lynn. Oh my God. Oh, Lynn. That would, you know what? That sounds like something that would totally happen to me. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. That is the best, I have to say. Oh my gosh. That is too much. Oh no, Lynn, that is hilarious. You can't do anything right. I think you're just perfect. I took you off the speaker pretty much, Susan. You're ridiculous. You guys, that is too much. I don't know. This week has been, so back to the talking about what's going on this week. So this week, for those of you that are very sensitive, the energies have been really intense. So what happens is it magnifies. So say that you're in a stressful situation, it magnifies that stress. Or say you're in a say you're, you know, like, say anything, like, say you hold a lot of stress in your body, and on a regular basis, when it's not, even when things are not heated up or when things are not bad, it's going to amplify it so much more right now. So in tonight's woo woo, we're going to definitely do some releasing, some definite releasing. Okay, so I tied it back in, minus 2 pages, because I didn't see them when I resewed it, and I'm not resewing it again. All right, so now I'm going to work on decorating it. Okay, I got my little tab punch. I love this tab punch. I bought it used on a scrapbooking Facebook scrapbooking D-stash group. And I like it. And I got a couple of cool new magazines. I got this HGTV magazine. Lesson Learn, Lynn, definitely. You guys, it's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. 3 away from 100. Come on, that's okay. I hear you. Who are you? Who, Amber? You need 3. You need 3 subbies to get to 100 subbies. You guys are so funny. I'm sending you some good juju. Lily, I'm sending you some good juju. Okay, so for me, like, I love all these colors and stuff, and because the journal itself is colorful, I'm going to use some of this for my tabs. I may not use all of it, but I'll use some purples and blues, and then on the back is blue. So I'm definitely going to use that. How many of you guys were over at Carla's today, over at Caged Fish? It was awesome. Congratulations, Amber. Amber has 100 subbies. Okay, so, you know, now is the time. You guys have to start being really aware of yourself. I mean, I can just tell you what I'm going through as far as energetically. So I'm incredibly sensitive. And so what happens for me is that I tend to hold a lot of stress in my shoulders, and it gets worse. Carla, how many do you have? You need a few more to hit a 300? Come on, ladies. Go over and subby to Miss Carla Frizzell. Go over there and subby to her. I usually like to use junk mail for the tabs, but this one had lots of cool colors in it. So, lots of cool colors. Carly, you did an awesome fabric bead tutorial. I haven't seen it. I will have to go watch it. Guys, I'm so behind on watching YouTube videos. It's not even funny. I have a list, but I have been up to my ears in ridiculousness, so I have not watched much of anything. I have not. So for me, I love using magazine pages, but they're really thin, so you have to double them over in order to... I haven't watched anything, you guys. I have not. You have 2 giveaways ready? Oh, awesome. Your things you make are awesome. Kathy, I'll tell you why you're back down to 100, okay? So YouTube is doing this very weird thing where they are trying to so when you subby to somebody, if somebody subbies to you and they don't watch your videos, they can take your subs away. So somebody made this suggestion here in this group, and I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was at You Care, or maybe it was Vicky. That when you subscribe to somebody, put their videos in a playlist and play them, even if you're not able to sit down and watch them right then, because then what happens is at least you won't have your subscribers taken away. Hey, Elizabeth. Well, the moment you get some videos up, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will get some subscribers the moment you get some videos up. You got to get some videos up. Yeah, Kathy, I don't disagree with you. YouTube has its own thing, and they really don't. You know what? I don't think they realize, or even, I don't want to say they don't care, but I don't think they realize that, you know, the smaller little channels are what keep people coming back. to new things. Yeah, big channels are great, but, you know, but I guess they're catering to gamers. I really don't know. Maybe one of you guys knows more than me. But I know that if you guys are interested in growing your YouTube channel, go on over and join Creative Arts Collaboration, that Facebook group I told you guys about. They have a lot of events that support YouTube channels, that are supporting newer YouTube channels, and in particular art channels, so that no, art channels are not, there's nothing sensational about making a candy box junk journal. What did I miss? Who wants YouTube stardom? You guys are ridiculous. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm decorating my junk journal that I made. I don't know, when did I make it, you guys? Last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't know. You guys, every day, when you live in a place where the weather's pretty much the same all the time, and the seasons never come, you never know. Time is kind of relative. Hey, Casey, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So one of my favorite YouTube artists, you guys, she is back to making videos, and I hope you guys go over and check her out. Her name is Diane Fago, F-A-G-O, and she is back on she's making some YouTube videos, and she is so wonderful. Go check her out. She used to be called, I think on Ustream, she's Peck or Die, and on YouTube, she is Diane Fago, F-A-G-O. So Roberta's saying she opens multiple windows and she starts various playlists from those she subs to increase the play speed at 2 times and turn off the volume and let it play. Then during the day, you can go back and watch and thumbs up and comment. Oh, that's a good thing to do, Roberta. Excellent. Guys, I actually watch people. I watch all their stuff. I watch it, like, if I'm going to watch somebody, I do it. Like, I'm committed. So I guess I'm not the best person because I don't, like, I watch it all the way through. You guys can yes, Casey, please join our Facebook group. You're totally welcome. And make sure you answer the questions in the beginning, and that way we know you're, like, for real and not a bot or whatever. And the dog probably will bark because my hottie left to... Guys, our washing machine broke, and they can't come and fix it until next week. And it's a brand new washing machine. It's still under warranty. And they can't come and fix it, or they said they won't come and fix it until next week. So, night, APG. We love you, girl. We love you, love you, love you. No, Roberta, I think it's great. No, I'm totally all in it. I'm just, you know what? I didn't even realize all that stuff. You know, before YouTube did this weird stuff, you know, where they're like not allowing people to be monetized if you haven't received enough view hours and all that stuff. I think people were more, you know, they're basically making it so that if you don't do it like for a vocation, you're not going to be able to get a lot. Is what made from drink sleeves? No, this is made from, what are you talking about? You're talking about this box? And it's made from a box. It's made from a candy box. Hey, Trace. I didn't see you come in. I get it, Roberta. I totally understand. Can somebody put up Creative Arts Collaboration on the live stream? If not, go to our YouTube, go to Facebook and message me, Kathy, and I'll send you the link. I agree, Amberly. I enjoy hanging out with you guys too. Awesome, Lily. Sherry, how's your new house? Mama, how's it going? How is your new casa? How is your new house? But it's amazing, right? It's amazing to feel like, wow, you're in your new space and all that, right? Amberly's saying that she loves the friendship that she's made here on YouTube and like in live chats. That she doesn't have a lot of local friends, but the internet tribe has brought her out of her depression. That's awesome. Hey, Charlene. Aw. Good night, Miss Shannon. We love you. Keep us updated on your house, all right? All right, let us know what's going on with you. We all are sending you some love. And are you still here, Renee? Are you still here, my lovely? I'm so obsessed. Are you here? I'm so paper obsessed. Are you still here? Sherry says her new house is great so far, nice and cozy. Awesome. Good night, Shannon. We love you. Big hugs. So I want to talk to you guys about a couple things, and if it gets a little too weird, you guys just say it's too weird, and then we can like talk about something else. But so, how many of you guys have had like experiences where, say, you've lost a loved one, and you can suddenly feel them in the room, or you can smell the cologne or perfume that they wear, or you can you're filling orders, Stace. That's awesome. Congratulations. I hope you got a ton. Or you can. Oh, Elizabeth, we love you. Big hugs. So, does anybody, Amber saying her grandpa, what did you miss, Brandy? We're all right here. Kathy saying she has. Kara says she can smell them sometimes. Carla says she has. Charlene says she has. Her father passed and he stood at the foot of your bed. Yes, definitely. It happened to you a few times, Lynn. Hi, Shelly, 2004. It's happened to you too. And Tammy says when both her parents died, yes. Just twice, Joyce says me, and Lori says me, and they've come back in my dreams when I need them the most. Yes. Okay, so I want to talk about that. All right. Is everybody up for talking about that? I know it sounds like it's a little out there, and I know some of you guys just came to craft. So if this is offensive, if you guys don't want to talk about about weird woo-woo things, I might not be the person you want to craft with. Okay. Amberly says her brother manifests in many ways. Oh, good. She feels her, and Lucinda says she feels her husband around her. Awesome. Lynn says she always seems to know when they pass. Yes. Bye, Lily. Big hugs. Hi, Lori. She says she actually signs when her dad is telling me someone in the family. Oh, that's awesome. And Samantha says she feels it at times. She dreams of them at times. Tammy says yes. Heather says yes. Yes, it is good for you. And Mary Lou says she feels her mom. Okay, you're up for the talk. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see what. I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes the chat goes faster for me, and then I can't see everything. Let's see. What did I miss? Yeah, Tracy says she's experienced it with herself and with others loved ones. So Renee's saying she's wondering if it will happen for her now that her mom just recently passed. What are you talking about, Kathy? Somebody wanted you to help their daughter, not you wanted you to help him find your daughter, not his wife. So I have had those types of experiences my whole life, as a small child and as a grown adult, right? And my kids have it too. One of my daughters in particular sees all kinds of stuff like that, and generally it's like someone's loved ones, and they'll have a message, and she's like, when she was really little, she'd be like, I don't even know who this is, right? So I just want to share with you that now that the energies of the earth and its transformation, meaning like into higher consciousness. You know, that's why all this ugliness is coming up right now. Like and the ugliness affects all of us too, but the ugliness of like all these horrible, you know, shootings and all of these horrible, you know, and the Me Too campaign and all that stuff is coming up because the energy of our planet will not tolerate that any longer. It is not acceptable any longer. So as our consciousness raises, it shifts everything and everyone around us. So the veil between us and other dimensions, the dimensions that you are in existence when you're not in this body, are thinner and thinner. The veil is thinner and thinner. So that's why some of us who are very sensitive, some of you that are very sensitive can suddenly see or think or feel or know things like that, right? So sometimes when people pass, they know they've passed. And sometimes people don't because they weren't ready or they're not as aware, and it takes a while for them to realize, oh, I'm not on the earth plane anymore. And some people get stuck. So like so I had this experience once where, you know, I could see this energy, this woman, and she told me her name, and I could see her just like I can see anyone, except it was like a sort of like a shadowy looking, you know, and she was like telling me her name. She told me she was looking for her son. Now, and she was dressed in a very odd clothing, clothing that was not fit for the time that I saw. I was a young girl when I did this. Only for me to, you know, through a series of conversations with her, realize, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about my neighbor's dogs barking, just like I can't do anything about the birds that are deciding to poop in my other neighbor's yard. You know, figured out that that she was stuck in a time when her son was passed, and her son, anyway, make a very long story short, that veil of passing and crossing over is very thin. And so if you feel like hi Jane, if you feel like you want to connect with somebody, you're asking me what her name was, Kara? Elizabeth. Her name was Elizabeth. This was a long, long time ago, Kara, like a very long time ago. And I see many things in between that, so I don't remember her last name. Anyway, I don't even remember if she told me, honestly. But what I wanted to say is that, you know, when you get these signs from the people that you've loved that have passed, it's just a confirmation from them to let you know that life is bigger than this tiny space that we hold. Do you know what I mean? Like, life is bigger than this. There's more to it there's more to all of us than, there's more to all of it than just whatever we see. You had a Mary Elizabeth come to you when you were a child? I don't remember what her whole name was. This was so long ago. And I have all kinds of weird stuff like that happen all the time. It's not even weird to me. It's just sort of normal to me. So if any of you guys are interested in reading, I think one of the best books about the afterlife ever written, it's very easy to read. It's called The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. I can't recommend it enough for you to try and read, to go and read it. It is a beautiful story about a man and a sister and the connection that they have. And it's just so beautiful. You called her Mary West. You came so often. That's awesome. Yeah, The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. It's a beautiful book. Your mom said when your grandpa passed, he would write. And I have a George who has been with me since I was born. After my mom died, he came to my house. We hear him all the time walking around, and my son, who is now 35, still sees him so clearly upstairs. That's so cool, Tammy. Your mom said he would rock a rocking chair when you were a baby. Oh, that's awesome. You've had cardinals fly in your house, then that's a special, significant sign for your brother. The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. You guys get it. It's a wonderful read, and it's a very fast read. It won't take you a long time to read it, but it really will touch you in a way, and it helps you to open your eyes to think and know that there are no mistakes and there are no illusions. This is a very special book. I have to tell you, it's a book. It's like a book. It's an energy in the book too. It's an angelic message in the book. It's sort of a. It's not just a book. It's a very special portal of energy for you to share, and it's not a typical book about afterlife, and it's not. It's a really beautiful story, and it will have a tremendous impact on anyone that reads it. I can't recommend it enough. And I don't get anything for recommending it, so I don't want you guys to think. I don't know the person that wrote it. I don't have any I don't have any of that. I'm just letting you know. I think that it's a really important book. You love cake? I want some cake. I want some cake. What kind of cake are you having, Suze, for your birthday? What kind of cake? So somebody's going to ask me what this punch is. I don't know. It's a Stampin' Up! Punch. And I don't know. I bought it in a Facebook group where they have like in search of, like, so you can put your name on an in search of list. And then it's called Paper Shapers. I guess it's called Stampin' Up! Paper Shapers. And round tab is what the person wrote on it. You're having a strawberry cake? Ooh, good. It sounds awesome to me. You want to bake a cake? I want some cake. I'm not baking any. Cake, we're speaking your language. Lily says she went up 10 subscribers, and even, thank you ladies, even if I'm diverting the energy here. Oh no, you're not diverting the energy. I just think that when you go through a significant loss of anyone in your life, that you need some sort of reminder that you're bigger than this moment, and you're bigger than this body, and you're more than it. Oh, you just bought it on Kindle. Oh, Renee, it's such a beautiful story. If I had it, I'd send it to you. I've given it away. I read it, I don't know, a while back, but it's just a beautiful story. It just reminds us that we're bigger than we think, that we're more than we think, right? So back to the crazy energies that are at hand. So you guys use the energy to move forward in ways in your life to support what you need. Carrot cake by Alani. That's what you're having? You're having Italian cream cake? Is that what you're having? You lost your cousin today, Scotty? Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That is not, I'm sorry. But guys, know that, that you can talk with them and visit with them anytime. 50 Shades of Speakerphone. You guys are so ridiculous. 50 Shades of Speakerphone. 50 Shades of Speakerphone. Oh my gosh, seriously. You need chocolate with your one cigar? Oh, you're so funny, Care. So I have a video coming out. That video that the cats were hissing in and I couldn't get it loaded. That I had to like redo 4 times or whatever. I did one and then it wouldn't load, and then now I redid it, and then it's coming out, I think, in like 3 or 4 days. You're so crazy. No, I haven't seen the movie called Book Club. Is it good? Have you seen it, Carla? Or you just want to see it? Hi, Malia. Speakerphone at Lynn. Oh my gosh. Popo Lynn is now forever speakerphone at Lynn. It's coming in May. It's not out yet. You guys, nothing ever comes here. Like whenever you guys get it on the mainland, it takes months to come here. So for all I know, it could be like over and done. You're gonna make it sugar-free and carb-free, your cake? Is there such a thing? I mean, sugar-free, then you're putting chemicals in your body, right? But carb-free? I don't know. You guys are like sugar-free and carb-free? Sugar-free and carb-free. She's making it sugar-free and carb-free. You guys are too much. Oh, it's about, so Carla's saying it's about a bunch of women in a book club and they're reading 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my gosh. They're reading 50 Shades of speakerphone. Lynn, now none of us are ever going to be able to think anything other than that. That's ridiculous. I feel so, that is hilarious. Now, next time you guys are ever on a speakerphone, you're going to be thinking about it. Oh, that's so sweet. Lori says that there was one evening during a conversation that she called the person her sister's name, and it dawned on me that he was telling you to call her. Aw. And then people try to spice up their life. Oh, I love Jane Fonda, and I love Mary Steenburgen, and I love Candace. Yeah, Candace Bergen. She is awesome. I haven't seen her in anything in a long while. I have not seen her in anything in a long while. So all I'm saying to you guys is just be open. See what comes. You never know. Okay, I'm liking these so far. So I don't know what do you guys use for your tabs? Do you guys ever use like magazine pages like me? Or do you go for like something more substantial? The trailer's online. I must see it. I'll definitely look for it. Amber said she sent Jane porn on accident in the birthday package. Oh my gosh, Amberly, I think that's awesome. Good for you. I'm sure Jane was not offended. You weren't offended, were you, Jane? Scotty says she almost died when her mother asked to borrow 50 Shades of Grey. And she remembered this is the woman that had the Valley of the Dolls. Oh my God. And she wears a ham necklace. So let's not forget the important thing, Scotty. She wears a ham necklace. Yes, we want the rest of the story, Jane. Of course we want the rest of the story. Inquiring minds always want the rest of the story, Jane. Come on, you know us. We want the story, Jane. Oh, Hottie Po, we're happy you're back. We are so happy you're back. We're happy you're back, Hottie Po. We missed you. I missed you. You got pickle stickers from your mom. You missed that. Oh my God. We can write the ending. You thought of this group. Oh my gosh. It's horrible, right, Amber? Like, we're like totally ridiculous. Lynn says, Lynn repairs antique dolls, you guys. So she has a doll shop, and she said in the early internet search engine days, dang search engines put it on some porn sites because of the word dolls. Oh no. I have used fabric for my tabs, Brandy. I have. I have used fabric. I have used wallpaper. I've used cardboard letters and made them like I made a little girl's journal, and her name was Kayla, and I used the cardboard as the letters as the tabs, and I thought it came out great. I loved it. Now she was only 6, so I don't know exactly how she felt about it, but her mom liked it. Never type Bambi. Okay, I won't. Oh no. Are you leaving us, Trace? We love you. Love, love, love you. I could not. Oh, don't even get me started, Malia. I was telling them about I've been trying to upload this video. I ended up going back and reshooting the video because I thought it was something I'd done. And anyway, yes, I've had some issues uploading videos on YouTube lately. I don't know what it is. And I don't think it's my internet because the internet hasn't changed. No, are you kidding? Hottie says, have you ever looked up Craigslist without the S in its porn? Oh my gosh, no, I haven't. Scotty said she took 7th graders to a lab to research planets, and they typed in Venus, and it brought up a bunch of Oh, you were saying night to Rosie. Night, Rosie. We love you, Rosie. You guys go over and check Rosie's channel out. Trace, put Rosie's, Trace, can you write Rosie's channel? Rosie has some great videos. You guys go over and check her channel out. She's got some great videos. She did some beautiful, beautiful, Jane saying, hello, Tracy, night, Rosie. Tammy says she'll be back later. Oh, Tammy, that's so sweet. You're so awesome. Yeah, go watch Rosie. Her channel is Creative Wings, and she does some amazing artwork. And she did this rack randomness Happy Mail thing that she sent Tracy, but if you go and watch her video, you can see her make it. She makes beautiful things. You guys go and support her. I don't know how many, hey, M22. I don't know how many subbies she has. How many subbies does she have, Trace? How many subbies does she have? She is awesome. You feel about 2 feet tall now. Why? Why do you feel 2 feet? What did I miss? What happened? Why do you feel 2 feet tall? What did I miss? What happened? What did I miss? You guys, we're all in this world together. We have to be kind to each other, even if we are completely different and not anything alike. Hey, Deb. I didn't ask Heidi to do it. No, okay, thanks, Heather. Okay, let me just back up for a second. Rosie, I found out about Rosie from Tracy Nana because Tracy messaged me or something, told me about Rosie. And so that's the only reason why I'm asking her. Anybody, yes, Hottie would be the only one that could post it, but Tracy knows. You guys, please. No shizzle. There is no shizzle. There's no shizzle in junk journaling. No shizzle in junk journaling. You feel 2 feet tall because well, anybody can look it up. It wasn't that at all. She knows it. She just being like that with me. Don't be like that with me. Tracy. Oh, no, because you're being nasty and people are reading the Bible. Yeah, it's all good. You know, whatever. You're not being nasty. Yeah, definitely subby to Rosie. Creative Wings is her channel. She does some beautiful, beautiful things. You guys go over and show her some love. I don't know how many subbies she has. One of you guys probably can tell me. And she has some awesome, she definitely has some awesome tutorials. Thank you, Heather. She has 724, it looks like Trace says. So you guys, she can't even begin to even get monetized until she gets 1,000 subbies. So you guys go over and show her some love. She has some really cool stuff, Trace. Thank you for introducing me to her. I appreciate it. She makes beautiful, beautiful things, you guys. She's like totally an inspiration. You're going to love it. And she's a sweet girl too. A sweet lady. She's a sweet lady. Oh my God, you guys. I need, like, I don't know. I need a definite vacation from myself. Does anybody ever feel like that? Rosie's channel is Creative Wings. Made them out of a magazine page. So I just wanted you to see that you can make them out of anything. And if you don't have one of these punches, if you don't have a punch, get a circle punch. Like, look, you can make these tabs out of anything. I like making them out of colorful magazines. I actually like to make them out of colorful junk mail too. But like, look, you can make a similar style tab if you go and you use a circle punch. This is a small circle punch, but if you had like a bigger one or a 2-inch circle punch, depending upon how big. The only bad thing about magazine pages, when you're punching them with punches that are not sharp and everything, when you live in the tropics, all these things get dull because of the salt air. You can take your circles and then you can fold them in half like you would for a tab. Right? And then just see how these go, like, see how these tabs have like a little, can you see like how they would be if they were round? So you just want to cut little, spaces in them. And then you can make your own if you don't have a circle punch. Right? You might want to draw them to make them even, but you might want to draw it to make it even so that it, well, that's my lame attempt at making a tiny one, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. You need a bigger, don't use a 1-inch one, use a bigger than a 1-inch. Thank you, Hottie. Rosie is up to 732. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. You guys will love her channel. I mean, you will love it. Go and check it out. Lynn has great trash. She does. She sent me an envelope of trash, and I've used some of it in my journal. So, what is on your crafty tables, girls? Has anybody decided what they're working on? Like, what is on your... This week has not been a good crafting week for me so far. I thought it would be, but I spent yesterday an inordinate amount of time in the DMV. My middle daughter got a car, which is awesome. But guess who sat in the DMV? Me. I sat in the DMV. It was ridiculous. I sat in the DMV waiting for her car, getting her car registered for hours yesterday. That was just, it was not my idea of fun. It was not my idea of fun. Totally not my idea of fun. All right, let me think of what else is going on. You guys, I don't know. It's just been, I've had a ridiculous ridiculous time lately. Ridiculous. It has been ridiculous right now. For me, ridiculous. But hopefully, as the rest of the summer wears on, it'll be good. Yes, you do have good stuff, Lynn. I appreciate you sending me some trash. I guess if you're not a junk journaler, you wouldn't necessarily know, right? You wouldn't. You're making paperclip embellishments, Mary Lou? Awesome. You're doing encaustic care? Good for you. You're making a video, it's going to be a comedy instead of a process video? Oh no, Kathy, I'm sorry. Kathy says her cat knocked over an entire bottle of glitter Mod Podge on her carpet. Ugh. You're sketching plans for renovating a small, tiny spaces around your house? Hey, Cheryl. Oh, Malia, I had the same problem. Heidi Popo says she needs to pick Bet's craft table up off the floor so she can start crafting again. You're finishing what? A mini journal? Oh, good. Good night, Brandy. Big hugs to you. Yeah, these girls, somebody's got to be able to tell you, somebody's got to be able to tell you how to get it off the carpet. Thanks, R. Zealand. Well, and I'm going to put some more. I have some pockets in it, but I'm going to put some more in it. I'm going to put some stuff in it. You made another video, Cheryl? Awesome. Oh, Malia, I've done that. Beads on the floor. Hi, Thilda. How are you? You're writing in all caps because you need glasses? He steam cleaned it with vinegar and it all came out. Oh, that's awesome to know. Did you guys see that? Kathy spilled a whole bottle of Mod Podge on her carpet and she steamed it with vinegar and it came out. You finished a t-shirt? Cool, Brenda. Oh, I bet it came out great. Ooh, Brenda, post it in our Facebook group. Post your quilt in there. I bet you everybody be inspired. There's all kinds of crafters in our group, not just paper crafters. Hey, Helen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jade says Malia nylons over a vacuum tube, and Hottie Popo just wants to know if that was in 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my God. Hi, Suzanne. Vinegar's awesome. Hey, so everybody needs to put that in their crafting dictionary or crafting go-to. If you spill Mod Podge on your carpet, steam clean it with vinegar. Was it just straight vinegar? It was a challenge, Brenda? He said it smelled like a pickle factory because you cleaned it. Well, whatever. You know? Oh, Lily, I know editing is difficult. Editing is difficult. I had a software at one point in time on my computer that was really great, and I loved it as far as the editing thing went. And of course, when you get if you don't get the same software, you get a new computer. Or they upgrade your software, and I'm an old dog, so I don't like to learn new editing things. Oh, Corey Andrews says, Malia, you and I are on the same schedule for burning dinner. Last time it was your biscuits and my chicken. Now it's your pork chops and my hamburger buns. Oh, no. You live within 20 miles of a pickle factory? Oh, my God. Oh, Pierre sprained his ankle. Oh, no. Cheryl. You're lazy, don't edit. You know what? I don't need anymore. I don't anymore. I guess if I was going to get really super serious about it again, like I would buy some new editing software. But can I tell you? Not right now. I can't add one more thing to my life. Field trip. Oh my gosh. We all said, Pat, how is Pat? Has anybody heard from Pat? How is Pat? Pat, everybody's asking how you are, Mama. How is our Pat? I haven't actually spoken to her, so I don't know. Not this week at least. I could do some cooking videos because I cook every single day. How many of you guys cook every single day? Like serious cook from scratch? It's me. Not because I want to, but because when you have kids with food allergies, you have to, right? And so Jane says her hubby cooks. Oh, good. I missed. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Carmen. Your husband does all the cooking from scratch. Ooh, good, Lisa. Your mister loves to cook. Oh, that's awesome. We don't need my mister to cook. He's not, there's some things everybody does well, right? And he tries, but I wouldn't say cooking is his forte. Cooking is definitely not like on the list of like amazing things that he does right now. I would. What? I'm missing. What did you say? Aw, welcome, Elemental. We're happy that you're here. Kara said she just subbied to you. I'm putting some tabs on my junk journal. That's what I'm doing. Lisa's saying Lisa, your Mr. cleans, but he doesn't do bathrooms. That's good. Oh, chicken. Oh, that sounds so good. Sue says she made chicken and garlic tortellini. Ooh, yum. I cook from scratch. I have to. Okay, I do not even know what we're talking about, Suzanne. What are we talking about? You do all the cleaning and landscaping. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, Tammy, I have the same issue. Tammy's saying she asks her husband not to cook because he'll use 50 pans for one burger. I can relate to that. Sometimes somebody may call it controlling, but for me, I call it less dishes. I don't know what is mellow mushroom. I don't know what that is. Is that a store or a restaurant or what is it? Guys, the dog's gonna bark because Hottie's home. He just can't. He's driving back in, and the dog is going to bark. She's been dying to go in the car, and nobody's taken her in the car. Okay. You made baked beans. Oh, that sounds good. Jane says her husband leaves the cupboards and the drawers open when he's cooking. You're making lentil soup with smoked ham? Oh, that sounds good. Oh, it's a pizza place? And so you guys, I'm so not productive today. I don't know why. I'm trying. Well, I've got a lot of tabs in my journal. That's for sure. I just have like, I don't know, just a few more to go, I guess. And I could glue my pages. I could glue the pockets closed. And then I can make some pockets for it. I hope you guys make one of these little journals. They're really fun and very easy to make. Fun and very easy. What did you say? I missed it. What did you say, Elemental? In caps? What did she say? What did you say? I missed it. It goes by fast. It's a pizza place. I have never ever been. I cook in a pressure cooker. That's what I do. You bought a pressure cooker and it scares you? Ooh, don't let it scare you. Did you buy the electric kind or the kind that you put on the stove? I have the kind you put on the stove. I know that everybody's into those new electric ones, but I don't have one of those. I'm making you want to put tabs in the journal you're working on, Stace? You know what it is, Stace? Is like this week was so ridiculously stressful for me, and I have this box of projects that I haven't finished, that I need to finish, that I've been attempting to finish. And I just thought, you know what? I might as well just go ahead and finish some of the stuff that I have here already so that I get something done. Malia, if you get a pressure cooker, like I have a Fagor pressure cooker, the one that it's that you cook on top of the stove, and it's just a pot, you know. And I think you can buy them, and they come with a couple of different kinds of pots. Now they're amazing. I had such a stressful week this week. Michelle, why not tabs? Because, you know, the reason you put tabs on anything is so you can open to it, but for a junk journal, it's really just decorative. Lily says, I have a question for you. How much has Patreon benefited my creativity? You mean how do I feel more creative? I didn't get a new tab punch. I've had this tab punch for a long time, but when I like your other 2 boxes of Swedish fish candy, you guys are so funny. No, I got this. I think I paid $10 for mine, Stace. If you join, there's a couple of groups I'll message you the couple of groups on Facebook that sell used crafting supplies, and if you put your name on the in search of list, you can get one really cheap. Oh, I paid like $10 for this. Do I feel like I want to do more for my patrons? Definitely. I've been making these altered books. If I wasn't having so many glitches in my... I ordered myself a new YouTube camera. It hasn't come in yet. Well, I got one. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, so I'm getting another one. And I am going to, yes, I feel like I do more. I really do. I mean, right now I'm making altered books, and I show them all of the videos that I do before they're published. Obviously not live stream. And then hopefully in the next week or so, I'll do a Patreon live stream. So that'll be good. You know, so that I think it does, but I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I'll send you the thing. Oh my gosh, I'm using a Logitech camera, but it's an old one, and it does the zoom on it isn't very good. It's an older one. I need a newer one. Sherry says she used her half-off coupon for a tab punch. Elementals, what was your question? My lighting is great. I don't know why. It's the same lighting I use every single time. I think it's just... yeah, you can cut your tabs anyway. You make your own designs, you know? Hey, Suzanne. So what were you asking me? What elementals, what were you? No, you were asking me a question before. You were asking me some, like, What was the question you were asking? You got a new oval edge punch, but you never used oval paper. What can I use it for? An oval edge punch. All right, I'll post it. I think I've posted it before in our Facebook group, Heather, but I'll post it again. Hey, Priscilla. I'm making a junk journal. My stress is going to get better. It has to get better, Stace. I can't have any more stress. I don't know. Ask Stacy. Stacy has a Patreon. How many of you guys here in the live stream have a Patreon? Stacy has a Patreon. Stacy, do you feel it helps your creativity? Do you feel like you're more creative since you have your Patreon channel, or no? I think I am. I mean, I know it forces me to video things that I'm making that maybe I wouldn't. Yeah, but no luck yet. What? What are we no lucking for, Elemental? Let me see. Guys, the chat has been... Kara says she has a Patreon for her nonprofit, but she hasn't launched it yet. Patreon. Well, this is the thing for me, is that if I used to sell my artwork, not this artwork, my jewelry and stuff that I made, which I don't anymore, because I don't really make it anymore. I mean, occasionally I do, but honestly, I don't have all the motivation to like to make jewelry to sell it like I used to. And so, because I put a lot of content up on YouTube, not as much as Stacy. Stacy definitely wins that. She wins that hands down. She's got a lot of content on YouTube. And amazing content. Okay? So, you have to find a way, if you want to continue providing any sort of content to support your art habit, even if it's just enough to pay for your art supplies, right? And so you have lap books and for sale, but no luck there either. So for me, it sort of came out of respect for my time and what I have to offer. Oh, thanks, Stace. So for me, the Patreon was just like, okay, well, if I want to be able to continue offering content and continue being able to provide it, I have to either support myself from it or not. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, not that it's an either or sort of thing, but if you're already spending a ton of time on content, or you're spending a ton of time, you do lots of mixed media type work mostly. Well, that's great. You know what? All I can tell you is this. Keep being steady with your content and you'll find your tribe. Your tribe will find you, even though YouTube's changed its whatever it's done. But, for me, it's just, and I just started it, it's just a way to support me in a small way. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. I don't know what kind of closure I'm going to put on it, because look, the tabs are kind of sticking out far because the book, the pages, I liked the pages. They were bigger than the book. No, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll do a closure here, like put a button and some elastic. Guys, mosquitoes, they like find me. Like there could be one mosquito in the house going to bite me 10 times. Suzanne, I used to make all kinds of jewelry. I don't know. I don't have anything around here. What made me go in a different direction? Well, I used to make really high-end jewelry, and then I moved to the tropics. I used to live in New York City, and then I moved to the tropics, and there's a different market here. Also, I had lots of stores that carried my jewelry back on the mainland, and I don't, it's not easy to get supplies here, so you find yourself trying to ship things or do things that maybe you don't have. It's hard to replicate, right? So for me, it was just, I don't know. What you said it for what? What are you talking about? You're having a challenge to celebrate? Awesome. I think it's great. Just keep your content and then just allow it to be whatever goes. Do I think Facebook helps in promotion? No. I mean, not for me. Maybe it would for you. Not for me. Most of the people that come to me on Facebook are that come directly from Facebook have no idea that I have a YouTube channel. Most of the people that come, like I started the YouTube channel because, I started the Facebook because of everybody was having such a good time chatting here, and then I would be offline, and people would send me like messages, all kinds of messages about stuff, and I was like, I didn't, it was just an easy way for everyone to stay connected and share their artwork that they were making. That's why I did it. It wasn't it's really for a community for me, but that's just how I feel. Stacy might pipe in and tell you what she thinks. We love you, Stace. Stacy may have a different experience than I do. Have I done a domino book? No, but I've made altered dominoes. You mean like using a domino as the front and back cover of a book, and then, or you mean like an accordion book where you glue it to where you glue the pages in? Well, high-end supplies are a challenge, Suzanne. If you want high, you know what I mean? If you're going to use, because if I buy high-end supplies for when I was making jewelry, I'll show you guys sometime. I don't wear jewelry anymore, you guys. That's the bad thing, is that when you used to make jewelry and then I used to wear it. Now I don't wear jewelry. So it's not you're hosting a shabby spring collection hop. Just put a video up today for signups. Ooh, that's awesome. Good for you. That'll be fun. So I don't know if, hey, Julianne, we're making a junk journal. I've done a couple of hops, but I've mostly done hops to support other smaller channels. I haven't done any hops to I'm part of that group I told you on Facebook called Creative Arts Collaboration. And they do junk journal. They do video hops. I will. All right. You know what, Scotty? I will go I know I have a piece I'll go get a piece and show it to you. I will go get a piece and show you my jewelry. I'll show you some of it. I'll show you one of them. At least something. Somewhere I have a catalog or something. All right. I'll show you a piece. Give me a second. I'll show you a few pieces. I don't wear jewelry anymore, so I don't really have it out. And I don't keep a lot of the jewelry I make or have made. I don't have, I'll have to dig through and find some so I can really show you what I have left. I don't have a lot left. Okay, so there was a time, and these are old, you guys. Please don't, like, there was a time that I used to make, like, this is a Tahitian pearl necklace. I used to make these crazy beads. This is the Tahitian pearl necklace, and it's on rubber. It's old, though, I want to say, and I wear it all the time because I love the pearl. So the pearl I got when I was in Australia from a Tahitian pearl dealer. And then the mechanism I drilled in, it's a spring. You know, I made the key. Can you see the keys on it? I don't know if you can see it. Can you guys see it? There's little keys on the mechanism. I'm not going shopping. I just went to go to, because I don't keep any jewelry out. And so then here's some, so then it has a mechanism in here, and it's, so that's one. I don't have a, I'll have to look, you guys. I don't know where. And then these rings are, I don't know, can you see them? They're like sapphires and diamonds. The squares in them are raw diamonds. I don't know, can you see them very well? So these are like, the squares are diamond crystals. Are you here, Miss Scotty? Can you see them? I don't know if you can see them very well. And so these are like sapphires, and these are 18 karat gold, and these are all colored sapphires, and then the squares are these industrial diamonds. I mean, they're 3 cubes because diamonds come a different way, okay? And then here's just a regular gold ring I made that has like little diamonds in it. I make earrings like that. This is just like a, the cool thing is I alloyed all this gold, so that meant that it came in like, you know, I don't remember if I bought it in an ingot as a 24 karat gold ingot, or if I bought it as, I don't remember how I bought it, and then alloyed it to make it 18 karat, and then, so they're going to be different, the gold's going to be a different color. Let me see. I don't know. You guys have made all kinds of jewelry. And earrings and necklaces like that. And then my favorite thing to make is in steel, but I don't know. Guys, I'll have to look. I don't know where they are. The dog needs a closure. It's my neighbor's dog. Okay, so then for a while, what I did when I would make jewelry for other people, like when I would make, the dog needs a closure. It's my, you know, it's because the kids are playing outside. So when I would have all these beads that were left over from making all kinds of earrings and stuff that didn't match, and you know, and I like to have really natural stones, like not, well, I can't say not heat treated because some are. So then I would make these big long necklaces, and some of them would have like, I would make big pendants for them. But these are mine, so you guys have to realize that these are what I've worn for. I haven't worn them in a long time, but I wore them for years. And so, and I used all the mist matched beads. You know, like the ones that are not perfect, or, you know, they're not perfect, and so that's just some. I mean, this is just what I have because I don't keep jewelry very much. You felt happy to make a tassel today? Awesome. You have a Mod Podge sponge for the dog to chew on. Yes, I made soda can earrings, but I wouldn't consider that jewelry. I would consider, I don't know, you guys. I know I have some engagement rings that I've made, or at least pictures of them. So, but I'll show you. I made, like metal smithing jewelry, Scotty. I mean, if you look at these, I had to even make the setting tools to set the diamonds because it's open in the back as well. I don't know, can you see it? It's open in the back too. So it's open in the back, and it's open in the front. I had to make the setting tools for them and everything. I mean, like proper metalsmithing. Lynn, you know, I used to have a portfolio. I don't really anymore. I had a lookbook, and I was gonna look for it, and if I can find it, I'll show it to you. You guys have moved so many times that I thought I had it here. I thought I found it, and I was gonna show it to you, but I don't really have. I will try to find my steel work. I made these really amazing ruby rings, and I loved them. I made a whole bunch of them. And then I've made beach glass jewelry and whatever. I mean, I went from making like high-end gold and platinum jewelry to making tin can earrings. Okay, so you asked me why I lost interest. What you need an engagement ring? Is that what you said? Gold is much easier to work with than anything, Suzanne. If you have the heating tools, the annealing tools. Hang on. I was thinking I could find that book, but I don't see it anywhere. Here's a belt buckle I made. This is kind of cool. That's sort of silver and gold. Can you see it? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can really see it. Here, hold on. I'll just take it out of the. I used to sell them at really high-end stores in New York. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'll hold it up. Just give me a second. I'm looking to see if I had that portfolio somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Or I had a portfolio. It may not be the one. So it's oxidized silver and the ends are gold. Can you see them? And the tip of this is gold, and it's silver and gold. And then these are all colored diamonds. What did you love sea glass? Oh, Malia, that's awesome. Well, Suzanne, Renee, I used to make them, so I do have some really cool belts from my 50 Shades of Grey night. You guys, I learned more, so I made these belt buckles. This is years ago. I have a few of them left. I sold most of them. I tried to keep one for each one of my kids. I won't, Malia. We won't tell anyone. So I tried to keep one for each one of my kids, because I don't know. So I have a few pieces, but I made these rings that I was really quite fond of out of like these natural ruby slabs, and I loved them. And I think I might have one around here somewhere. You can't really repurpose this one for a cuff. I did make them as cuffs because it's flat, and so it won't sit on your arm right. But but I did make them where I curved them, and they were. So. Hey, Judy. How are you? I hope you guys give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. So, I still have to finish working on my little junky journal here. I think it's coming along though. It's got some cool tabs, and now just need some pockets, but I want to make some nice pockets for it, like really colorful ones, or maybe I'll go through my junk mail and see what I can find. But I'm liking it. Could use a few more tabs, I guess. Could use a few more in the back. 38 years of living in sin. You're so funny. Molly says she has a gorgeous engagement ring from the 1920s. That's awesome. Hey, Linda. Thanks for saying that. I do have a lookbook, or a partial lookbook, that I made of jewelry that I made when I moved here a million years ago, and that I sold here. I don't think it has any sea glass jewelry in it, but I'll see if I can find some. You guys are so funny. All right, my lovelies, how many signatures are in this journal? Just 2. I mean, I don't know if you're asking me or if you're asking somebody else. This only has 2. Guys, this is a candy box journal. It's not that big. Who needs an engagement ring? You guys are so funny. Bye, Lily. Hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, ladies, I'm going to do, who's up for doing some woo-woo? Yes, I'm ready for some woo-woo. I need some woo-woo, and then I got to figure out what I'm going to cook. What I'm going to cook for dinner. I need some woo-woo and some cooking. You have to find something to eat. I hear you, Jane. Good night, Jane. We love you. Good night, Trace. Love you, love you, love you. All right, so for those of you that it's your first time here and you want to stay, we do a guided meditation at the end of most of the live streams that I do, not all. And anyone is welcome to stay. You need some birthday woo-woo, and I'll be sending you some birthday woo-woo. If you're mildly interested and want to stay, but you don't really want to receive the energy work that happens, just say no, but you can listen. And still, some people are just interested in listening. Okay? Oh, good, you're staying? Awesome. All right, everybody. Find a place. You need it today. He's flying to Houston. Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll be sending him some good love. All right. We'll keep a special thought for you. Always, Lily. Always, always, always. All right, my lovelies. I am going to, everybody find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. You can do this with your eyes open or eyes closed. I think it's better, more productive if you do it with your eyes closed. But you do what works for you. Oh, no. You guys are crazy. I am going to grab Charlie before we start because I don't want her to bark. I'm going to grab her and put her on my lap. Come here, Pat. Come here, my baby Pat. Come here. Come here, come on. My big girl. Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't want Charlie to bark. And good night, Cheryl. We love you. Big hugs. All right, everybody. Inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Inhale in and release. Bring to mind anyone that you would like to receive some energy, some nice, calming energy. You're feeling Anxious, Clara? I'm sorry. All right. Imagine yourself in a column of light. When you look up, you can't see the end. And when you look down, you can't see the end. This is your column of light. It is unique to your being, soul, spirit. Allow your column of light to go deep, deep, and even deeper into the earth. And when you have reached as far as you can go, give your column of light permission to enter deep in the heart of the earth. Allow your column of light to have big roots deep in the heart of the earth. Let's ask the earth to share with us her energy. I see this energy like beautiful golden light, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful golden earth energy rising up through your column of light, filling your feet and ankles, calves and knees, thighs and hips. Feel it filling the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your waist, your heart. Feel it filling your throat, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling the back of your neck. Feel it filling your face and head completely. And feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can easily, effortlessly imagine. Breathe in through your nose and exhale audibly out through your mouth. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Some of you may feel a warming sensation. Some of you may just know. But we are all receiving this beautiful blessing from the earth. Allow your attention to focus on your column of light above your head. Give your column of light the suggestion deep in the heart of the central sun. And with that, your energy is right there in the heart of the central sun. Let's ask this beautiful angelic kingdom, this beautiful angelic realm of the central sun, to bless us with her energy. I see this energy like beautiful silvery diamonds, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful silvery diamond light pouring through your head, face, the back of your head, filling your throat and neck completely. Feel it filling your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your chest and back, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and feel it pouring through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, and out the bottom of your feet, expelling any and all excess deep into the heart of the earth. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to heaven and earth. I'd like you to focus on the point of light below your feet, deep in the heart of the earth. And on the inhale, receive peace, love, and bliss. And on the exhale, just let go of any energy in your body that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive on the inhale and release on the exhale. Receive in love. Focus 6 feet below your feet. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive in love. Receive in love. Focus 1 foot below your feet. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive in love. Receive in love. Focus on the base of your spine. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive what you need and release anything that no longer works for you. Receive in love. Focus on your lower abdomen. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on your waist. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on your heart. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on your throat. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on the point of light between your eyes. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on the point at the top of your head. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on the central sun, the heart of creation, the heart of God, in the highest point of light that you can easily imagine. Focus in and receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. I want you to focus on your heart and invite in whatever it is you feel you need right now to support you. More love, more peace, more kindness, more compassion, whatever it is that you need in your life, more calm. Receive it in love. And on the exhale, I want you to release anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. I want you to focus on the highest point of divinity, of creation, creative energy, seated above your head in this beautiful angelic realm. Feel this beautiful love. Receive love from, on the inhale, from the divine, from our beloved Mother Earth, and from source energy. And you can call source anything that you like. Some people use the word light. Some people use the word God. Some people use the word source. Some people use the word infinite spirit. It's all the same energy. Ready? So focus on that highest point of creation, creator energy in the heart of the central sun, and receive love. And on the exhale, give back love to the divine in whatever form you choose, to the earth, and to the heart of the central sun. Ready? So you're going to imagine this figure 8, this infinity symbol. And it starts in the highest point of creation, crosses through your heart, enters deep into the earth, crosses back through your heart, and ends where it began. Ready? Receive love and give back love. Receive in love and release in love. Receive in love and release in love. One more time. Receive fully and completely unconditional love from the divine, the heart of the central sun, and the heart of the earth. And on the exhale, release and give back. Ready? Receive in love and give in love. Now I want you to let me know, I want you to focus on your heart and your hands and let me know when you feel a sensation. And just focus on your heart. Tell me when you feel it coming from your hand. Tell me when you feel it. M, do you feel it? And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. I'm glad you felt it cure. Hi, Pokey. It's never too late. You can always join in right where we are. Never too late. So, oh, good. I'm glad. So, like sometimes that happens for me, especially because of the dog or the kids or whatever. And what I do when that happens for me, so what Emily said was that, or I don't know if your name is Emily, but Em said is that in the middle of the meditation, a loud bang caused her to not be, to jolt and come out of it. So, and it can be jolting, especially if you're in really deep. So what I find for myself is I focus back on my heart and I just breathe. And if I allow myself enough, just a few breaths, I'll get back into it. Does that make sense? Marsha, you're totally zoned out. Well, I blasted you guys, so somebody was in the chat and got very upset because I was not referring to the energy as God. You guys, there's only the divine energy. There is nothing else. That's all. I mean, you can call it. I liken it. God is fine with me. In infinite source, divine source, the heart of creation. It is all the same energy. There is no difference. Right? Just because the words are not used, I use a more universal term, and God is only love. So, when you're when you're inviting positive things into your life, like peace, love, and bliss, right? You're inviting in that energy. I just make a choice to call it what works for me, but it only comes from God. There's nothing else. And only positive things can come to you when you work on yourself in that way. There's not a negative thing that could come for you or to you. Some people, I've been working with a lady and her focus in the divine is, you couldn't relax again. Oh. So you guys so I work with all kinds of people all day long, all different people, and of all different spiritual orientations, right? So I have one client and she focuses on Buddha. That Buddhism is her mode of energy and relaxation. Guided meditation works for me, but this is a little bit different. This is more like, and this is just, I talk you through it. I could do it without even talking. We could just be silent, but I find that your mind stays busy. You know what I mean? Your mind thinks. So back to the lady that focuses on Buddhism. She's into all the beautiful divine images of Tibetan Buddhism, which is all God as well, right? And so, she focuses on that, and she has amazing spiritual experiences with her angelic guides and her, the feminine aspects of the Divine Mother in Buddhism. So whatever works for you. I have another client and she focuses solely on the Divine Mother. She is very attached to the Christian version of the Divine Mother, Mary, right? She's very attached and she sees that beautiful light in everything. And so whatever you want to identify with, I love God in all the forms God comes in, especially each one of you. Kara says this is the first time ever she stopped hearing words altogether and you were suspended in time. That's awesome. Thanks, Heather. Thank you for your love and support. Yes, exactly. You can put yourself in. Yes, exactly. You can focus on what works for you. So I've never really told you guys about my spiritual journey, but I'll tell you a little bit about my spiritual journey. So I was born into a family that was my mother's side of the family was Jewish, but they practiced Catholicism because my grandmother married a Catholic, well, her mother married a Catholic man. Anyway, I was raised sort of to love God in all the infinite forms God comes in, but I was also raised in a Catholic, hi Fiona, in a Catholic ritual, in Catholic rituals. But being a person that could see things as a small child, like could see beautiful images of the divine in many forms, I knew it was something bigger than just going and being told what to think or what to say and all that sort of stuff. So I didn't really identify, you know? I didn't identify with, suffering and martyrdom and all that sort of stuff. So I think that you can pick what you want. Then as I got older, I studied Buddhism for a little while in my early 20s. Oh, Tammy, I'm so... You're welcome, Tammy. So I was brought up Catholic, but my mother was Jewish, right? And so you guys gotta get that feeling, right? But my mom was sort of free thinking, she was raised Catholic and she let it be my choice, right? Well, prayer can be meditation. That's really the purpose of prayer and as meditation. That's why sometimes the rosary can be like a meditation if you recite it over and over and over again. It's like a mantra. So I guess in my early 18, 19, whatever, I was very interested in Buddhism. I also have a grandmother that was a Roman Catholic in me. I also have a grandmother that was Native American, so she brought in that sort of energy and spiritual energy to it. And a great respect for love of nature and of the elementals and of this planet, of our beloved Mother Earth. So, I would never ever say whatever path you're on is not the right one. You can call it by any name, but love is love, and God is love. God in all the infinite forms, God comes in. Then I was a little older. I was very attracted and connected to Hinduism, which is a beautiful spirituality in India, based in India, and really have had some profound experiences with all of them, with all of the energies. And now I just connect direct. I don't need to go anywhere. I can just be right in my own space and always be connected to the divine. I moved to Hawaii 9-10 years ago and was very connected to that energy. Very connected to the Hawaiian spiritual energy here. It's amazing, very pure, very pure. The energy of the islands is very pure. I've had crazy experiences, you guys. Like, if I told you some of them, you would think, what is wrong with you? I let my children come to it in their own way. So my oldest daughter, she's very, very, very spiritual, but she would see angels as a baby, and she would always talk about this man in a tuxedo. And I get it, Brenda. I so get it. And later on, we realized that she was always seeing and talking to a beautiful Christ being called Saint Germain, who's an ascended master. But I didn't know, And I have a little one that is, she's very connected to. They're all connected. All my kids are connected, and each one in their own special way. And I don't use any reference. I would call God Infinite Spirit, the Divine, the source of all creation. But you could call it by any name you want to call it, The energy's there whether you use a word that suits in your, whatever fits for you. So, it doesn't, I think the only time people generally object to any other belief or any other opening is when fear comes in, right? Fear, like I don't belong to that club or whatever it is, right? So I've had many. So whatever my kids want to celebrate, we celebrate. We celebrate. One of my children embraces her, Judaism, so we celebrate the Jewish holidays with her, and one celebrates Christian holidays, so we celebrate that with her. For me, it's everything all in one. The woo-woo will help you. I can only tell you that the gift, I was born with this gift, but the gift has only gotten enhanced more and more and more as I allow myself to share it, and I don't judge it. But you can call it anything you want. You can call it, light is light. Remember one day we were sitting here and I was painting and everybody saw the face of Christ in my paint? Remember that? Remember you guys were like, everybody saw. Oh, thanks for coming and hanging out. I try to do the woo-woo. We call it the woo-woo. Susan named it the woo-woo. We try to do it every week at the end. Well, I'm glad you're here. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Well, I stream live every Tuesday and Friday, and generally at the end of every stream I do some guided meditation. Kara, I don't ever discuss religion with anyone because I don't, the divine is for everyone, without a doubt, without a limitation, without a judgment, so you don't have to be in a certain belief system to receive the benefits of the divine. We put that. Man puts that limitation. The divine never puts that limitation. Does that make sense? Well, I'm glad you joined us. I understand what you're talking about. I totally get the lonely, alone. I get it. So if you focus, like the day that everyone saw the face of Christ and the paint that I was painting, it was a day that I had done. Good night, Brenda. Big hugs. Love you, love you, love you. The night that everybody saw the face of Christ in my paint, I had done that whole day had been a Christ light, Christ love, energy focus in the day with the clients that I'd had, because that's who they are very connected to, and I feel very connected to Christ. So but that doesn't mean that I'm not connected to. I also used to dream of a Hindu god called Krishna, but I thought he was the god of Mardi Gras. I said, told my friend, I said, I think there's a god of Mardi Gras. And she started laughing and she goes, why? And I described what he looked like. She goes, oh no, that's Krishna. Now he's also a Christed being, like a Christ energy being, right? A sustainer energy. And, but I didn't know anything about Krishna. And she was very familiar. So I just said, oh, cool. And then I read up on it and it certainly was exactly the same energy. So I think wherever is your comfort zone, bring that in. There's no one way. There's no and you can't get it wrong because it's you and it's what works for you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's what works for you. So, for Native Americans, honoring the earth works for them. And Father Sky and Mother Earth, right? And I've had some profound Native American experiences. Exactly. Being connected is really where it is. That is exactly where it is. Right? So Native Americans view that. The Hawaiians have a similar feeling of honoring the elements and the earth. And I was recently in Bali and they have a beautiful, beautiful spiritual practices there honoring both the earth, the heavens and earth, right? So it's really quite beautiful. The same in India. Um, yeah, it's really quite lovely. And so you can't get it wrong because it's you. If it brings you peace and it brings you love and it makes you closer to who you are, there is no wrong. The divine will accept you any way you come, any way you call. The answer's there for you. And it doesn't matter what language you speak. Well, my lovelies, I love you guys so much. And I'm so glad you joined us. And I appreciate a thumbs up. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll see you guys on Friday. And I'll try to have some cool stuff in line for that. But I'll see you on Friday. And know that I love you. And I appreciate your kindness to each other. I appreciate you hanging out with each other and becoming everyone's crafty bestie. We all need each other in this life right now, especially right now. Women need to stick together and hold on to each other and be the light. My favorite thing is that it says, be that which you are seeking. Be the light that you're looking for. Okay, my lovelies, thanks for hanging out. I think Stacy from Pink Poodle Crafters might be having a live stream, so head on over there if you guys are still in the mood for crafting, and know that I love you. And always, from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you so, so, so much aloha. Good night, Linda. Good night, Edna. Well, we'll see you next Tuesday. Love you, girls.